Howdy, man. Jesus Christ, dude. Welcome back. How do you sing it? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
I was gonna hit the high note, but I can't.
It's all about that. I forget the term.
Is that a falsetto? Is that what that means?
Yeah, falsetto is your highest. It's like a trail, I think, when it's like.
Oh shit, dude! Fucking, you're a regular Christina Aguilera. She's sexy as fuck now, dude. She's got thick. She's got thick, dude. She's got huge conjongas, dude. I love them. I'm in love with her, dude.
Big mommy milkers.
Milk babies. You know what I'm talking about? Like just big old
couple milk duds on that, bro.
You know what I'm talking about? Just a couple sacks full of milk, baby.
Heinous.
It's heinous. Yeah, it's like, it's like hot milk, dude. That's fucking heinous.
I don't like when men talk about women.
Well, I like tits and I love women, so I'm sorry. Shoot me down, boys.
Audio's recording.
I know. I don't give a damn.
No,
dude.
I'm saying
a wildcat.
I'm stoked.
Oh, is it recording though? Like, can we double check? Can you let me look? Hang on. Is the time cut? I'm gonna look. I think we're pretty good. Is it? Pretty tight, man. Let's see. Like, it's a world of difference when you hit record, bud.
We were not privy to it last time. How are we supposed to know? Actually, I can clearly see the red light from this seat. Yeah. But I guess last time I was so enthralled with our tremendous conversations that I just was not worried about it. And but we got through. You got more views than the past 4 episodes that I thought were personally tremendous.
Yeah.
But people, like you said, man, people want to see us botch it because we are the original botch boys.
Just a couple botch boys living in dreams, boys.
Living
in dreams, dude. Stoned on life, man.
I like that saying.
I made it up last
I know
night.
That's what I mean.
I was stoned.
You've been quotating yourself on text that you send me. You'll send something in quotations with a dash and then your name as if
like you had no idea.
As if you were the creator of the saying, which you are.
I made it up.
And it's just tight. You're
that's how I coin things. If I hit you hard with a quote from myself and like I learned a lot from Lakshmi Singh, dude. You got to tell people where it came from. You know, like I can't just come outside. I'm Lakshmi Singh, but so I just let you know. And now
it's just tight because all my texts from you, you'll say something profoundly.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah. Stupid.
You said, and your words, not mine.
Yeah.
And then you'll follow it up with the exact same thing that you just said, but in quotations with your name, and it's just, I love it. Don't ever change, but
that's so stupid, right?
Yeah, it's
it's the double tap, dude. Double click.
I think the OG creator that was Steve Carell's character on The Office, when there was a scene where he wrote on the board a Wayne Gretzky quote. It was like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
Wayne Gretzky. And then whatever his name, Michael Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you miss, quotation mark, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, in quotation mark, Wayne Gretzky, and then another dash, Michael Scott.
It's like I'm saying it too.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. It's like,
it's mine.
I'm taking ownership.
Yeah, this is mine.
For writing this on the board.
This is mine now, dude. Like I own it. Like it's squatters' rights, dude. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. It's funny.
I think you're protecting your intellectual copyright.
I just want you to know.
Your IP, your internet protocol.
Is that what that means?
Yeah, or intellectual property. It interweaves.
It means a lot.
IP address is, I'm pretty sure. I'm not a. We need phone and Cole.
Yeah. Hello.
Phone him in.
We should talk.
Cole, man, what does IP stand for?
Well, you sit here.
I'm Lakshmi Schlein.
What happens if Cole talk like that?
That'd be weird. I think it stands for Internet Protocol. We used to do this show with a computer where we could just look up anything.
This is, again, we need the third wall. We have to break through the third wall. We need a third boy. I'm going to keep talking about it until someone says something. To say, like, hey, I'm here to help.
You see something, say something.
Yeah, see something, say something. If you want to come hang out and not get paid and, like, be bored probably for a little bit.
You
But
drink
beers,
66% beers.
Beers.
66%.
Dude, you're crazy. Oh, my God. No, you're crazy.
Oh, there's a
you're
decimal
crazy,
place.
man.
That's stupid.
Decimal points matter, man.
Yeah, they do. Speaking of decimal points, I don't want to talk too much about it, but crypto is down, bro.
I know, dude. I saw that.
It is down, dude. I've never seen 20 grand turn into 4 grand so quick, and I was like, oh shit, that's like my money.
Damn.
But it's fine because it happened
Okay.
before, and you just accumulate the bag. You just whatever you can afford, you just keep throwing more at it. So when it inevitably, so I figured it out today. All crypto is just obviously one giant rug pool, in sequential order of itself. So every fucking 6 years this happens, and then 3 years from now it's going to skyrocket to higher numbers. So you accumulate, and then everyone sells because all the dummies got in, and then it's another rug pull where it drops back down. And if you just keep doing that for years, dude, it's a perfect investment opportunity. Dude.
It's like a roller coaster. I think it's called roller coaster finance, dude. It's like there's a lot of peaks and valleys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But to play on your rug pool, I'm envisioning it more as like if you know those like white tablecloth dinners where the guy will rip the tablecloth and everything stays there,
Black magic,
or just tomfoolery, just some
general tomfoolery,
just some tomfoolery, just running amok. But think about it, it's a metaphor, man, because you know what, everything's gonna stay there, like it's not going anywhere, and then some asshole's gonna come knock it down a little bit, and then you just put the shit back on it and be like, all right, we're back, boys.
That's right.
So what you're telling me is I should invest $10,000 into Bitcoin right now?
Probably not. If that's all you have, maybe half
I have
of
no
it.
money, dude. I've been buying things on the internet. I've been buying soaps.
Well, that's nice.
It's not nice, dude. I keep buying dumb shit.
You're getting scammed. For the first time, I'm not.
I'm not getting scammed. I'm just buying soaps.
Are they nice?
I'm all natural, dude. I'm an all natural boy now, dude. I'm over the chemicals, man.
Oh yeah, dude. Dude. Remember, like years ago,
Yeah.
there was this whole Old Spice thing where people were posting pictures of their underarms on the internet of like necrotic, flesh-eating, disgusting,
Dude. like
skin falling off
ringworm,
shit
fucking fungi
from like just using them Old Spices.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, I had dropped Old Spice because I would get like
chemical burns.
yes. I would just like live with chemical burns on my armpit and think it was fine. I was like, everything's fine.
You're just
I'm
walking
young.
around like this, like it hurts. It hurts.
At the time, I was working in a chemical factory, so I just attributed everything that was wrong with me to that. I was like, it's fine.
It's salt, man. It's just salt in the wound.
Yeah, it's just pops is like rub salt in it. You're all right. And so I had switched to like baking powder.
Yeah.
Not baking powder, baking soda, like Arm & Hammer type shit.
Yeah.
Just natural shit. I don't know if baking powder is natural.
Who cares?
Whatever.
Not important.
Tangent.
It's neither here nor there.
But one day I was on a gig,
Yeah.
and I didn't bring deodorant with me. And you get like gig dick, and you're just falling apart, and you're miserable for 13 hours a day for 3 days straight.
Yeah.
Miserable. And you're in a hotel room by yourself, and you're sucking down fucking whatever you can afford just to like fall asleep, whatever. Very miserable moment. Don't
just go to bed, dude.
and not playing shows, like
just
working
the
production.
after
No, working production.
Oh yeah.
And so I had forgotten my deodorant, so I bought one of those travel companion Old Spice deodorants and went home, and like a week later, just armpits falling off.
Dude, see?
And Lorenzo was like, "Did you fucking switch to Old Spice again?" And I was like, "Yes."
Yeah.
And she's like, "You fucking idiot!" Like, no. So yeah, I'm glad you're off the chemicals. Long
Dude, I'm
story
telling you,
short.
dude. Yeah, the chemicals, man. I don't know, man. It just hit me one day. I just been buying like all these soaps. It was the internet. I've been scammed because I keep watching those fucking videos
Where they cut it, and it's really satisfying to watch them like make the bars.
Yeah.
And it's like some dude with a beard's
Yeah.
like, "You need the soap."
and I'm just like,
Yeah. You
So,
got it.
I mean, it's tight. I've been buying soaps and fucking trinkets and shit.
that's
Dude.
targeted marketing, man.
I bought a gnome for my car. I got a fucking boy in my car. I named him Lemmy. Limousine, dude. Because
Limousine,
dude. I was all ripped last night. I was coming up with names.
I get that name now because you texted it to me and I just didn't get it. I
No
wasn't really paying
no
attention.
one gets it, dude.
But limousine, because like a limousine,
Yeah.
but Lemmy, Killmeister. Dude,
Yeah.
limousine, when you say it out loud,
Yeah.
sometimes you got to talk out loud.
Yeah.
You've always been telling me don't talk out loud, which is honestly some of the best advice I've ever gotten in
Yeah.
my life. But sometimes you just need to say something
gotta
out
say
loud.
it, yeah.
You got to speak it into existence. But limousine.
Limousine is tight. Dude, he rips, dude. I talk to him all the time. Like, it's really embarrassing. But, like, dude, ever since I bought Limousine, dude, cool shit's been happening, man. He's good luck, dude.
How so?
Well, I got a new job.
Congrats.
I'm out, dude. Fuck what you talk about. I'm out of the soda game, dude. I'm still in the beverage business, but
Shouts to Pariah.
shouts to Pariah Brewing right here in Baltimore City. I'm so stoked to start with these bad boys. I can't wait. Like, I'm so stoked to do this, dude.
They make 66% beer.
Yeah,
so
dude. Yeah,
God
dude. Fuck
bless.
the decimal points, dude. I don't know fractions and decimal points. Don't
I
ask
see two
me.
numbers and I'm like, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, there's 2 6s. Yeah, no, it's tight. It's tight. No, I'm stoked, dude. So I'm done with Pepsi, dude, and it's honestly feels so tight right now.
Excellent.
I've been a bad boy. I've been a bad boy, dude. I've been telling people to basically fuck off, and it's so tight.
Most excellent.
Can I tell you how sick that is to do? To tell the customers, like, this guy today was like, "Can you come back at like 2?" It was like 11, right? And he's like, "Can you come back at 2? The owner's not going to be here until then to do an order." I was like, "I'd do an order myself. Like, I don't need you." And then he starts giving me lip, and I just straight up told he's like, "You come back after 2," and I was like, "How about no?" And he's like, "What?" And I was like, I got shit to do today." And there was another customer in there, and the guy just starts cracking up, and I was like, "I'm not running around for you guys." And he's like, I'm gonna call on your manager on you." I was like, "Go right ahead, my friend." I was like, "I got nothing to lose, my guy." I was like, "Do me a favor." Like, I'm trying to get fired, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
get that
I got one more week, dude. You know, I miss my boys. Like, I got a couple boys that work there.
Always.
My boy Tyler, he's another Tyler. Tyler and Mike, dude. Those boys rip.
Shouts to Tyler and Mike, dude.
Yeah, they're good boys.
Pepsi Mike.
Pepsi Mike, and
He just wanted a Pepsi.
he just wanted a fucking Pepsi. No, I'm not. No, but yeah, dude, I'm fucking ripped, dude, on life, dude. Like I said,
So the gnome's good luck because
I got a phone call as soon as I bought him and glued him. I super glued him to the dashboard. I think it was a bad mistake. It's like, you know how I super glue shit to shit. Like, remember at work, I would just super glue everything to the desk.
Yes.
So no one took it.
True.
So I did that to my whip, and I just super.
The difference
glued.
between a desk at work and a car that you own.
I don't own it. The bank owns it, dude, until I pay it off.
Yeah, you'll own it eventually.
True. Maybe. I don't know. Dude,
That's
fuck that car.
That's how that works.
You never own anything, dude.
Fuck that.
I just made it. Yeah, dude. I'm fucking deep thoughts right now, dude.
And what else? Like, that's the only good luck.
No, dude. So yeah, I got a phone call to say, "Hey, like, we want to do an interview," and I was like, "Tight, we'll do. Let's meet up, do an interview." Nailed the interview, right? Same day. Oh, it was actually Monday. So he's in the car, chilling, giving me all the good luck. Then today, Friday the 13th, I played a scratch off.
That's right.
Right? Yeah. I scratched off. Beep. Well, it was $100 winner, but I spent $10 on the card, on the ticket.
Yeah, so you netted.
So I got $90.
Yeah.
I won $90. So I was like, I won $90 fucking dollars out of nowhere today. So I was like, limousine is good luck.
It's only up from here, dude.
So I think, hopefully, dude, he better not be one of those bad gnomes that like get all salty.
Gnomes are a little squirrely.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, know what I'm saying.
Know what I'm saying? Dude, they are. You gotta watch them. That's why I super glued them. I was like, you're not getting away from me, bro.
Yeah.
You're going under my seat.
That's a good call.
You ain't going nowhere, bro.
That is a good call.
Get a car gnome, dude. It's tight.
I'm not gonna super glue it to my car.
It's not gonna stay. I tried other things. I tried double-sided tape, like that foam tape.
Oh, I'm just gonna Velcro it.
And then try Velcro.
You did?
Because it's curved. Doesn't work, dude.
Super glue is only.
So my last resort was I almost thought about like screwing it into my car. I was like, I'm ridiculous.
What about like magnets?
How do they work, dude?
Shit. Yeah.
Dude, super glue is tight. Dude, you can get Goo Gone and like fucking razor blade and a can-do attitude.
That's cool. I mean, I got stickers on my whip. My dad would like yell. He's like, "Why would you put stickers on something that costs you like $250,000?"
Yeah, you're like,
100,000. Nah, I can't math, man.
$250,000.
My Ford Echo Sport was $250,000.
That's it, dude. Hell yeah. Why not, dude? Why not? Why not spend the money, dude? It's an investment. It's an investment, dude.
You're right. You're right.
It's fucking funny, man. But yeah, dude. So yeah, I'm telling you, get a car gnome. It's cool, like Lemmy Winks or Lemmy Zine.
Yeah, I don't think I can come up with as cool of a name as Limousine for a gnome that I get. I'm not good at names. As we can tell, the name of the podcast is Heavy Riffs. The name of my band is Mountain Wolf. Like, not
those are
good at
tight names.
They look cool written out.
Lemmy Zine doesn't look tight written out.
No, it looks terrible written out, but it sounds tight. But it's just a car gnome.
It's not just a car gnome.
I know.
He's a good luck car gnome.
I almost redacted that statement.
He's a good guy, man. Don't talk shit. Like,
I know. That's what I was. As soon as it came out, I was like, "Fuck, I botched it." It's not just a car gnome.
He's a sweet boy.
You're already up 90 bones with him.
I got $90 in a new job, dude.
Dude, I mean, it's
gonna be psychedelic. I have to drive around and sell beer to people. God forbid.
That's tight. Hopefully, become a sponsor of the cast.
That'd be psychedelically lit, man.
Made in Baltimore, baby. PariahBrewing.com. Use code Justin.
Yeah, just let them know you know.
Use
me.
code
They're not gonna give you
Limousine for just to let them know. Just hit their contact.
Limousine.
Go to PariahBrewing.com. Hit their contact page, and just spam them with emails that say Limousine.
Limousine. That would actually Limousine Riffs.
And then one day, like Justin will be at work, and you'll just hear somebody be like, "Dude, we're getting like someone from marketing, like we're getting all these emails that say Limousine," and you'll be like,
"Yeah, you know."
Yeah, you know.
A lot of people know about your email address now too. Apparently, you're gonna get a lot of DMs. It's gonna escalate. I'm gonna get fired before I start, dude.
Then you know the gnome's up to tricks.
He's constant tomfoolery. Oh damn! Oh yeah, beer you just poured all that beer down the back of that fucking amp. Do you even like that fucking heavy bore behind you? That fucking head? The PV?
It's old and dusty. That's Gips. That's what I used for years at the beginning of the band. And it got me the wall of shame once. Like the fucking acrylic guard that goes in front of drum kits usually.
Yeah.
At the 8x10 I got that.
Really?
Yeah, the dude like at the time I think it was I don't know, I don't want to like talk shit about my favorite venue to play, but at the time, this is years ago, this is 2016 probably.
Oh yeah.
And
oh my.
I mean, it's a 120 watt amplifier. It's way too much.
Yeah.
For anything, but that's just what we played with, and we would fucking dime it, and it was absolutely ridiculous. So I got the wall of shame one time because with those super high wattage amplifiers, they don't break up until you turn it up past a certain amount.
Yeah.
So it just sounds low and dark, even with microphone on it. So that's why I've switched to 50 watt amplifiers. Which, by the way, I'm gonna need your help.
Okay.
We owe it to the people to film a studio tour.
Okay.
Because I posted a status on Mountain Wolf's page. I was like, if we get over, I was like, we're 30 subs away from 500. If we hit 500 tonight, I'll do a video for the Mountain Wolf channel of a studio tour.
Yeah.
And we've surpassed that by like 60 subs since I did that.
So well done.
We need to
do a film.
I think we should both hold cameras
and just film each other talking
and hold microphones and just like run around the room like psychopaths. Have you ever seen the Tim and Eric GoPro Office special?
No.
A couple years ago, probably 5 at this point. I keep thinking that 2017 was like yesterday. It's 5 fucking years ago.
I know.
It's 6. It's 5 years
We should
ago.
stop trying to do math on
I know. I have to count with my fingers.
This thing, dude.
I have to count with my fingers. Justin's microphone stand was $15 for 4 of them. You gotta. That's a killer deal, but
what a bargain!
You reap what you sow. Anyways, Tim and Eric had a video series where they both wore GoPros on their heads, and they were working in their office, like their comedy offices, and it was that Tim and Eric style where you don't know if it's real or not. Obviously, it's satire, but they're just so good at doing what they do that it just seemed real. And they're just like screaming at each other about like the lunches that they needed to order for the staff, and like what they're writing about and what the next idea. And like, dude, it's so tight because they have GoPros on their head, so it's all from this like POV view, and it's the way that it's edited is just chaotic. And they're just like, they'll like run into the corner of the room, and then dude, everyone go check it out on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
The Tim and Eric.
Just type in Tim and Eric GoPro Office.
Yeah.
And they filmed like a whole season of it.
Really?
It's not just one standalone 10-minute video. It's
tight.
like 15, 30-minute videos. And it has like an overarching story that you have to follow to the very end.
God.
Same with Tim's Kitchen Tips. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
You've seen the Kitchen Tips. Okay.
With Pissman's?
Pissman's mustard. Yeah. He's making Eric eat all that shit. And Eric's like, what the fuck, dude?
Is that?
Yeah,
it's heinous, dude.
Dude, those guys are the best. I've been watching them since I was 17.
I was about to say they've been on for quite some time, dude. Like they've really held the test of time.
And actually, I there's something going on
in
the ether where everything is coming back to like really cool shit. And I say this because some big YouTuber reaction channel just released a video. It was on my algorithm. I have no clue who the creator is, but it was the thumbnail is what made me stop and like just watch the first 10 seconds of it. I haven't seen the video, but the thumbnail was the free real estate meme from a Tim and Eric skit. You know, it's free real estate. Like you know that image?
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
All right, you're on the internet enough to know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
it's Tim doing his fucking. It just says it's free real estate, and the title was something along the lines of like the best comedian you don't know, or like the grandfather of modern comedy, something along extrapolate upon those two themes, and that's what the title of this video is. And like I said, I only watched 10 seconds of it, but it was like, you may have seen this fucking internet meme and you have no clue who it is, but this guy created the comedy that you love. And I was like, okay, I don't need to watch the rest of this because I know those guys. Like that video is not for me to watch. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I've seen those guys live. Yeah. They're the best. They're fucking, they're dad.
They're dad rock.
They're dad rock. They have a band.
Yeah,
dude.
A dad rock band.
Dude, Puss Whip Gangbang is fucking dad rock. Tim Heidecker and Wood, or Heidecker and Wood is the best dad rock. Dude, those guys.
Rip.
I have a signed picture of both of them wearing their Dobis gear on my fridge with they signed their initials when I saw them at the Lincoln. And I was just, dude, they're the best. But there's a shift happening, and that's my whole point, is that this big YouTuber made a video about them.
Yeah.
And there's other things going on. Now, this podcast, I have figured out, is, for the people that listen to it, something relatable to their lives.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you're Justin Miller, I'm Tyler Valiant. Yeah. We're just friends.
Yeah.
That bought a couple
camcorders,
second-hand camcorders on eBay, and a couple microphones, and just like get a room and just set it all up and just do this and try to produce it the best to our abilities. And our conversations are relatable. They're about stories that we experience with our friends, and people that hit me up about it, they're like, I love hearing you talk about just life as I live it as well. For a long time, there's this, much bigger podcasters, mainly in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
And there seemed to be like this cohort of them. They were comedians, or were they podcasters, or were they both? They were, or they are. They're both. But I think you and I can agree that a lot of these comedians, we found them through their podcast, correct?
100%. I would say that 100%.
Absolutely. So then what you naturally do, you're like, oh, let me check out their comedy. And speaking for myself, not really a big fan of their comedy.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
At least back when I discovered them. Maybe
agree.
some of their new, at least Theo Von's stand up is great. I
Yeah.
think that dude's fucking hilarious.
His newest special was really good.
I liked it.
Yeah.
But a lot of these guys, I just liked them as podcasters.
Yeah.
I thought that's what they were. And for some reason, I don't know if they were putting out more than most, but it just seemed like LA, like the LA comedy scene, quote unquote, was running this internet podcast game. Because they were all in a close vicinity. They'd all get together. They'd all, it was really like YouTube in the beginning when YouTubers would get together and you'd bring people over from other people's channels.
Yeah, collab.
And do collabs, and then your channels grow. And I feel like that was going on. So they make their own, aside from their solo podcasts, they'd make Kings and the Stings or like Two Bears, One Cave, what have you, and all of that.
It's like a supergroup.
Like a supergroup, basically. And you weren't seeing much of that from the East Coast.
No.
Like there's Legion of Skanks, Shane Gillis, and like Ari Shaffir, a couple underground guys, but they would go out to travel to LA and do like the bigger podcasts out there. It just doesn't seem like even the New York comedy scene, East Coast comedy scene is more. It may be huge to the people that go to it, but just in the ethos of the internet, it just doesn't really have a scene.
Right.
But there's something that happened a week ago that I think is now the time for the East Coast to fucking come in and take over and start the East Coast West Coast beef. I'm talking Tupac Biggie shit.
You're talking the heavy.
I'm talking people gotta murder.
People gotta ride or
obviously
fucking
not.
die.
Yeah.
You're either with me or against me, and you don't want to be against me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, dude, that was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. I hit my hand. I think.
I know
hit
that you
my
hurt
hand.
yourself.
Yeah,
You got to play drums later, so I mean,
It's all right.
you got to be careful. But
Drink a couple beers.
I'm gonna try to
Yeah.
stay on track.
So
with
yeah,
this, 'cause I'm trying to make points.
So you're saying I'm following you. So you're saying that you see an East Coast West Coast kind of feud?
No, because, no. This
like
is what
kind
it
of like
is.
a beef, but like elitist style. Because I'm rolling with what you're saying. So the East Coast, a lot of these guys, like the big ones on the East Coast, like with like Bill Burr, fucking what's his name?
No, he
from
lives in
fucking
LA,
what?
but
But he's from
I know, but I'm
Boston.
talking about the guys that like produce their podcasts in New York or just along the East Coast.
yeah, but they're by themselves for the most part too. They don't have like the group thing
No,
going.
they're all groups. They just don't like intermingle. Like I don't know what it is. They're just not as prevalent. Maybe they don't have that as honestly aesthetically. The West Coast podcasts on video look better. They just look better.
Well, because it's Hollywood.
Exactly.
They got like people that are trying to make it in the industry.
100%. And otherwise, and then what you have on this side is us buying our own shit and then just doing it for the love of
Piss
doing
poor lighting. Like
it. Yeah, dude, if you could see this, everybody, like what it looks like, not on the cameras are doing it justice.
Behind the scenes footage. We need that.
We did, dude. If you go to episode like 14.5, because we have to do half episodes that we botch sometimes. At one point I had a GoPro set up in like above the air conditioner, and I would I would cut to it, and it was just like like it was just bad
as fuck.
But no, what I'm saying, there's not an East Coast West Coast beef going on. There's a lot of internal West Coast beef that is going to destroy it from the inside.
Yeah,
and I think it's
a sinking ship right now.
So I don't want to get too much into it, just because people can go watch it if they're so inclined to. There's a comedian, Brendan Schaub, who has Fighter and the Kid, King and the Sting, 4,000 other podcasts that they do weekly. You can only do so much a week before you run out of shit to talk to. There's a lot of it that personally, and I know all this is subjective, I don't find that interesting or funny.
Right.
And there was some beef going on between Brendan Schaub and Kalila, who's Bobby Lee, the legend Bobby Lee.
Yeah, legend.
Girlfriend. And they have a podcast called Tiger Belly. Kalila has her own podcast with Annie Lederman and Esther Povitsky called Trash Tuesdays.
Yeah.
They just get together and talk shit like we talk shit.
Yeah.
But they're girls and they talk girl shit.
Right.
Which is awesome.
Yeah, rips.
And there's like a narrative going with, and they never named Brendan Schaub's name, but it was assumed that it had to be nobody else but Brendan Schaub. They used words like an unfunny comedian and like this guy hit on me and fucking all this. Never named him. Apparently, Brendan hit him up behind the scenes and was like, long story short, I'm going to fucking sue you or something along those lines. And then Bobby Lee and his girlfriend go on to the H3 podcast with Ethan Klein and just air it all out. And before I go any further, no, I am going to go a little further. What ended up really pissing me off as just a viewer of all that shit is Bobby Lee said that Brendan Schaub, and he never said Brian Callen, but it ended up coming out Brian Callen,
right,
called him and just like bullied the fuck out of him over this whole situation, which is so fucked up.
Yeah.
Because Bobby Lee is once again a fucking legend, and Brendan Schaub, in my opinion, he's new to like the comedy scene. He was a UFC fighter. I've watched all of his specials. They're, in my opinion, not funny in the lightest. Like they're just bad. If you go on IMDb, they have like 1 star. Damn. And his entire subreddit. Now I've been on Reddit for a very long time.
Yeah.
As everyone knows, even if you don't, Reddit's just a forum.
Right.
It's like a cleaner version of 4chan. If you really want to get into it, that's what it is. It's a cleaner version of 4chan. There's not as many Nazis. That's basically what I'm saying. There's a subreddit called r/Fighter and the Kid, which most places have a subreddit that they own, and it's their fans that like either try to contribute to the show or like, oh, I hope somebody sees it or like makes memes of the show. The Fighter and the Kid subreddit is just a bunch of people making fun of Brendan Schaub.
Really? And
it's fucking hilarious. It's like if you get into that lore, it is fucking a lot of fun to scroll through and like I don't even participate. I just read it and I'm like, that's tight. Brendan Schaub and Brian Callen got some sort of note from their team that Bobby Lee was behind this entire subreddit. And that's the part where just me as somebody that knows how the internet works, I'm like, oh, you fucking boomer.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on. It's not. He would have to create 10,000 accounts and like with 10,000 different like computers and constantly be talking to himself, making fun of you for the past 5 years. That's
some dark, deep, fucking twisted shit.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
And they talk about it on the podcasts, and like Bobby does on H3, and he's like, "I don't even have a computer, bro. Like, I don't like this.
Yeah.
It doesn't. You don't even have to defend yourself against that.
Yeah.
You would just be like, oh, you don't know how the internet works, and that's the end of the conversation.
Obviously delusional because you think one of your friends is like that.
I gotta give a huge shout out to Ethan Klein. He's not gonna see this, but I just as a defender of the internet and free speech and commentary in general, because it goes deeper than just the Bobby Lee harassment.
Right.
Brendan Schaub has been going after YouTube channels that commentate on his content. That's free speech. That's fair use.
Yeah.
Ethan Klein has for years fought lawsuits and won them against people trying to sue him for fair use. And as somebody who's had their YouTube channel deleted from using fair use, mind you, at the time, very small channel, 600 subs, but 10 years of content that from videos that I don't have on hard drives that I can't get back. And the fact that Brendan Schaub goes after these small YouTube channels, sues these people, claims their videos, gets them taken down. That's what Ethan Klein's like. Yeah, he's friends with Bobby Lee.
Right.
He's like, the bullying, I can't stand for him.
No.
But you guys, that's not me. That you guys like. I'll give you a platform to air out your grievances. Excuse me. But like I'm not going to get much deeper into it.
Right.
And then after learning all this, Ethan, I'm assuming, went home and did some more research, and then he came out on his own channel, the Ethan Klein channel, and talked about exactly what I'm talking about now. Brendan going after YouTube channels that criticize him to silence them and have their channels either taken away or the videos completely removed and all that.
Right.
And that's just something that I can't stand for. So
No.
Ethan Klein, thank you for being the champion of fair use and free speech that you are. If there's anybody, if you somehow ever do see this, and there's anybody at YouTube that you can talk to get my channel back, it was a band channel. We just posted our own music. We used a video of a 1970s movie called Caligula that I had definitely edited more than 3 times to put our music behind. It was an hour and a half long, and the video of Caligula itself is still up on multiple YouTube channels. So I still do not know, and I appealed it, and I still have no answers as to why our channel got taken down. And I don't care. We've rebuilt the channel.
Yeah.
We're almost back to that sub count. Like I'm if we get that channel back,
You just want your content.
I just want my fucking videos from 12 years ago that when we first started,
Right.
us looking like little baby boys
Right.
that I had no longer have.
Right. They're gone.
That's all I want. I just want my videos back.
Just give me my videos, man.
It's a learning lesson, but
Live and learn, man.
Ethan Klein, shout out to you. Thank you for being a champion of free speech. Thank you for standing up for your friends.
He's the people's champ.
He is the people's champ. Big fan of H3. Let me get a peace with peace and love.
Yep.
With peace and love. But that's all I want to say about that. And
that's all I got to say about that. You sound like very Forrest Gumpish, bub. I'm going down again, bub.
I try to tie that into the East Coast like the East Coast scene coming back. The East Coast boys out there, let's take back the internet. I don't know if we ever had it.
Yeah, dude, where is the internet, dude? How do you get on it?
But I'm just saying, like, everyone makes dope shit out on this side of the United States.
Dude, okay. We're gonna be just fine on the East Coast, man. Like, we don't need all that. We don't want all that nonsense.
I know. I just want people watching what we do.
People will watch it, man.
People do watch it, and I love the people that do watch it. Thank you so much. Tell your friends. Every week, someone new's like, finally listen to the podcast. I'm like, great. And like I don't want to be condescending or a dick about it. So I just say, awesome, man. Thank you so much. There's a lot of content for you to watch.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for years. But
it's ridiculous. There's a lot going on, dude. That's what I was thinking about today. I was like, man, we've really like, when we first decided to do this podcast, I thought it was like, oh, this is gonna be botched.
I know you did. Oh, I know.
And it was just like, I don't know. I was afraid to try something new and like put myself out there and just talk shit. It's hard. It's really hard to do that.
It's really hard, and we've said a lot of shit on this podcast about like that could jeopardize 2 blue-collar boys' lives.
Yeah.
If anyone saw it.
Yeah.
Prior to the pandemic. I think a lot of that should change after the pandemic. It was like, if you want to work here and do good work, like, then come on in. We don't care what you do on the outside.
Right.
But we have talked about a bunch of shit which I think makes for interesting radio. At the end of the day, we're just doing a radio show, our own, on the internet.
I've always wanted to do it.
And we've put a lot of shit out there that is jeopardizing, and it needs to be for a reason, and it is for a reason. There's enough people watching that makes me care enough to continue to do this. Same with the band. Yeah. I look at them as the same thing.
100%.
And
that's killer, man.
We need more boys out there. So if you're new, please like and subscribe. Yeah. There's a Patreon. It's $1 if you like what you see, and you
get like $1 worth of material.
yeah,
that's tight.
We make dollar videos, dude.
I'm a dollar video, man. Like, we're just dollar boys.
I've been watching Better Call Saul, tremendous TV show.
Yeah,
I like it more than Breaking Bad, and I think I'm gonna start making
I've heard that a lot lately.
Oh, it's great, dude. Have you not seen it?
So-
Let me finish my thought. I'm gonna start making.
Sorry.
I'm gonna start making videos on the Mountain Wolf channel for like merch and shit. Once we finally start putting out new shit, we're sitting on a bunch of shit that we need to get out. But in the same vein as like Better Call Saul's videos, which is the Tim and Eric editing.
Oh
style.
yeah,
That's
100%.
just what it is.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like how tight that's gonna be, but like.
It's not, and that's the point.
No.
I think that's the point.
But yeah, I mean, I'm, it sucks because, like you said, seeing the people grow, like the audience grow, it's been awesome. But dude, honestly, it's just fucking fun just to talk, hang out with you, and just talk good shit, and
absolutely
just shoot from the hip and just kind of throw shit at the wall, see what sticks. Like we go for it, man. It's been tight. It's kind of cool. Like I like how we're doing it.
Oh, absolutely.
It's different from most podcasts because, like, I personally, for me, like I don't really listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that to be cool and all that shit. It's just like I don't know. There's a couple that I listen to that here and there. Like I'll get on a kick where I'm like, all right, I like one episode from a podcast and I'll just kind of wear it out, and then I'm like, all right, it kind of gets boring and I don't want to watch it anymore. Because like you said, it's like I'm tired of like listening to these big podcasts and all they do is talk to celebrities and
I can't relate
to it, and you're just listening to their stories of like the drama within this circle of the celebrity realm, and I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. If I wanted to hear about that, I would watch the fucking Kardashians, dude.
Exactly. Yeah, go to the upper echelon.
I would watch like Real Housewives, which is addictive as fuck.
It is.
I always thought it was going to be ridiculous to watch that, but Kara will sit there and watch it and just have it on, and I'll just be on my phone, like just in it on my phone.
Yeah.
And like all of a sudden, like I get bored of my phone, and I just start watching it, and I'm just like, and I'm stuck in it, and I'm like, oh man, I gotta get up, and then the next episode, and you just get stuck. But like I said, that's how I'm starting to view these other podcasts. Like I'm looking for the podcasts like what we're doing, like the DIY shit. Like I want to see some boys that just are trying to do whatever they can.
Yeah, tell me about your lives.
I don't need to know. Like tell me about. I like when comedians and artists, musicians, all that kind of stuff, if they do go on a podcast and they talk about where they came from and how they got to where they are. I like that story.
Absolutely.
That's cool to me. Like, I want to know, like, you fucking were eating ketchup packets and sleeping in your car and fucking, busking and shit like that. Just, like, that kind of shit's tight. Like, I want to hear that. I want to hear the struggle because, like, that's relatable to anybody out there.
Absolutely.
Like, you hear that shit all the time. You want to see that come up, and you're like, you're rooting for them. So when they do that shit, it's so interesting to me. But I don't give a damn if you're talking about Bogan over here and he's talking to fucking Elon smoking fucking weed and buying Twitter, and they're like, have you ever looked at each other's assholes in front of the camera? Because that would be so tight. Yeah, it's cool. It'd be like a couple boys just eating buttholes. I
mean, that's just porn at that point.
I mean, exactly. That's entertainment, dude. That's it. That's all I want. Like,
I'm totally with you.
So that's what we try to do, and it's fucking fun, dude.
To the point where. I'm
not gonna lick your butthole, dude.
No, yeah. Unless, I mean, OnlyFans, dude. If we're making $20,000, I'll eat your ass for $20,000 a month.
Me too, man.
All right, tight. $40,000 a month.
Fucking $40,000, 40.
Hey, dude, if there's an audience out
buy
there,
like a fucking like.
We'll be like this, dude. I did it.
I did it. Yes. Yeah, dude.
Get the bag.
Yeah,
brings trucks, dude.
Yeah.
But no, my boy Scott, who I talked about on the episode where I was throwing up in the mall off an edible and getting drunk. Evan went to the hospital. I hung out with him like a couple weeks after that, and he was like, "Listen to the pod." He was like, "Dude, I want to just take you on adventures just to hear you talk about it on the podcast because I enjoy that." And I was like, "That's fucking awesome." Yeah. Like, I love that so much.
Yeah. What's to hate? It's so fucking tight.
It is.
It's really cool to hear people talk about like
how they got scammed.
Yeah, how to get scammed.
Like relatable shit.
Talk shit, like hanging out with the fam, and then like we're swapping stories, and like we covered last time. Like, there's when we like talk about like we experience a lot of shit together.
Yeah, memory.
But we both remember it differently at times. Mm-hmm. It's crazy how your minds work. But like you said, both of our memories complete the story. You know what I mean? Like, it's,
absolutely.
Which is crazy because you're like, oh, and because you see it from another angle.
Absolutely.
It's like a movie, dude.
My goal
We're
for
fucking
this,
movie heirs or whatever we call it, like movians.
we are making movies.
The last of the movians.
We have cameras, we have audio, and I've got a computer to edit it all together. We're
You're a
making
movie.
movies.
We're thespians.
We are thespians.
Parlay, my boy. Dude, if you do not, okay, dude, please like subscribe to like the Patreon. Like, all we need is 15 people to give us $1 a piece, and I can buy another one.
Yeah,
the same one. We have the same problem. We need a wait. I need a wait.
Like we got enough Zadie's lager.
Again, the lagers. Okay, speaking of that, you hear that?
Yeah.
She's gone, man. She's been gone.
Should we take a beer break, or
Yeah.
should we just grab beers and jam, or should we just keep talking?
I think we should grab beers, talk a little shit,
Okay.
and then jam. I will say this, bub. I really do enjoy this beer. It's really good. You see this new beer out, man, coming out. It's another one of these kind of beers. It's called Old Time. It's very similar can structure, like the white can with the red. It's like really like old school looking. You know what I mean?
Rock,
like
yeah.
classic rock. And it just says Old Time on it, like white. Like the can is all red. I mean all white, and then it says Old Time.
You see that
It's
happening
tight.
a lot. Natural Light
Yeah.
reverted back to their old logo. It just looks better than
so
some
much
blue fucking 2000 logo bullshit.
Yeah, I don't want to see like rounded edges. I want to see like I don't want
to feel like I'm drinking cheap beer. Like
Yeah,
I want
'cause
to drink cheap beer, but I don't
Yeah.
want to I don't want it to look like it.
It's cheap beer.
I want like a nice.
Actually, this is not. God
no.
damn.
This is not cheap. It's
No, it's
$16 for a 12-pack. But it's cheap craft beer, and it's the best. Gip took a sip of these the other day,
Yeah.
first time, and he goes, "I'm never buying Natty Boh again." And I was like, well, you will, because you'll have $4 to your name.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah,
know.
I mean, yeah, it's like 14. It's like 14, between 14 and 15.99. Depends on where you go
Yeah.
to buy 12
In Annapolis,
beers.
after tax, it's like $17.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, I spent $50 on what's 12 plus 4? 16. On 16 beers the other day. I bought a 4-pack of Electric Brewing. I don't know. I got marketed to. Dude, the fucking label was sick. It was red and it had a Grim Reaper on it. And it said batch number 2 of 2. And it was $27. So I was like, I need this. And I spent $27 on 4 tall boys.
Did you drink it?
No, I'm going to save it for like
Christmas?
I'm gonna gift for like birthdays. Like, I'm gonna give a boy one beer and be like, "Hey, this dude, this is $30."
This is a $30 beer. Like literally, like
I would never do that. I do that with gifts. I need to stop doing that.
You're just re-gifting shit.
No, that's not a regift.
Oh, you're buying people.
No, I tell
old,
people
You're giving
how much
people
the gift-
old beer is what you're.
No,
telling me.
I tell people how much it costs because I give them like one of something.
You don't do that. Like, you don't be like, "Hey man, this cost me $60. Here you go."
I know, but I do because because I
That's
get self-conscious because I'm like I'm giving like this person I love so
You're
much
$60,
like
dude.
like one beer and I'm like I need to justify.
It was like $40.
I don't know why I need it's just my own insecurities. I don't know why I need to
Don't
justify.
tell.
it.
All right, here's his
I
word of
know,
advice. If you're giving
dude.
someone a gift, don't tell them how much it costs.
No, but like
Don't be like,
I
"Hey
can't-
babe,
it's a
by the
nervous-
way, like happy anniversary.
Yeah.
Here's some earrings. It was $800.
I know it's a nervous
So
tick.
we're not eating tonight."
It's a it's a nervous tick.
Get over it, dude. Don't be
You're
nervous,
right, dude. It would be awesome if I could.
Don't be nervous. Be earnest, dude.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. You just saved me fucking
Well,
$100 grand in
$16.
5 years of therapy. Thank
You're welcome,
you.
dude.
Thank you. I
Every day's a
appreciate
school
it.
day.
I know, you're right. Just give it to someone to stare at them and be like,
Just kiss them.
enjoy it.
Kiss people on the mouth, man. It's fucking cool, man. Stoked, dude.
I need to figure out how to actually microdose psychedelic drugs.
Dude, I tried that too. I thought I had it down.
A week or so ago, I met up with a couple friends on a boat. Docked boat. And I get on the boat. My
Sounds
boy.
like a swinger party, dude.
It was a center console. There's no room to bang. It was like
Center
it was on
console,
Dock Street
Boston
in
Whaler.
Annapolis. So there's like bars and people
Yeah,
around.
people.
We were feeling, you feel tight. It's called Ego Alley for a reason. It's fucking like,
Yeah.
it's capitalism bullshit. But I'm on this boat. My boy Ango whips out a bag of mushrooms. He's like, "Eat these with me, bro." And I was like, "It's been a while,
It's been a while.
but I'm a psychedelic traveler.
Yeah.
I'm experienced,
Put your boots on, bub.
but it's been a while."
Yeah. Been a while.
So I was like, "Yeah, give me a microdose." And he's like, "Got you." And we did. I ate like a bite of
I
a
ate like
thing.
a quarter of mushrooms.
Yeah, I ate like 8 grams. No.
It was delicious.
Well, back in the day when we were young boys,
Yeah.
you were always told that you needed an eighth to trip.
It's not true.
So you're like 16, 17, and 18, whatever, 15, your frontal cortex isn't even close to being completely grown. And you're eating an eighth of mushrooms, and you're seeing God
Yeah.
all the time. And schools turn into UFOs, and your friends look like demons, and you come face to face with the inner realities of reality.
Yeah.
And you're just like, and you never fully recover from that because your
No.
brain's not fully developed. So then you get scared in your adulthood, and you're like, I'm just going to eat a tiny bit. And you do, you microdose, and
Right.
you're like, this is awesome. And then that little kid starts knocking on your door somewhere deep inside of you, and he's like, he's like, you need more.
You need moss.
So then we're walking to the next spot. Actually, we're walking to the first spot from the boat to the bar, and I'm like, "Yo, can I get like some more of that?" He's like, "Yeah." So I eat some more. We go into Middleton's, which is I think the oldest tavern in America. I'm not gonna lie.
George Washington used to haunt those
Yes, he did.
halls.
And there's a piano bar upstairs.
Oh yeah, where penis plays.
Pianists play, and Angus and I decided to take a walk up the stairs to go to the piano bar because downstairs there's an electric band playing and it was just a little too abrasive.
Yeah.
So we go up to the piano bar because I went up to take a piss and I was like, "Oh shit, the piano bar's open."
Good vibes.
From the pandemic, it was closed,
Right.
and so
It's very tight up there. That's why.
and it was packed,
Yeah.
but there was 2 seats open in the corner
Meant to
away
be.
from everybody,
Fucking meant to be, but
and it was right at the entrance.
right, dude, meant to be.
So I grabbed Ango and I was like, "I got 2 spots for us." And we go up there and we're just like at this point, just like it hasn't even been that long. This is why I need to learn how to microdose. We're just eating out of the bag, and we're sitting there, convinced that everybody in the room except for us are ghosts. Because Ango looks at me, he's like, "Didn't that guy die a couple of years ago? The guy playing the pianist."
Oh.
And I looked at him and I was like, "Yeah, I read that. Like, yeah, I saw that article. And it's the guy. And he's playing the piano. And he's singing Piano Man. And there's 1,000 people in there. And everyone,
It's like The Shining. Man.
everyone looked very familiar. But I couldn't quite put my finger on it. And I was like,
These are mine.
these people are fucking ghosts." Well, mind, yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
But I'm like, these people are good. So then we just sit there for a while, just enjoying, sipping on an Natty Boh, just having a good time, just geeking out about all the ghosts. And then eventually people started leaving. So we were like, oh, wait, they're probably not. Because for a while, no one left the room.
Oh yeah, purgatory.
So I was like, I was like, you and I can come in and out?
Mm-hmm.
These people are stuck here, dude.
Oh shit.
So then we got up and dipped and walked to another spot, but on the walk to Tsunami, actually. We're just digging in the bag at this point. Just digging.
Yeah.
So by the time I get to Tsunami, I'm fucking 50 sheets to Cerberus.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm floating on Saturn's rings. I am Pluto.
Damn.
I've
Dwarf planet.
become something beyond myself.
Yeah.
And I'm just that student. I'm just like, anyone that came up to me, I was like, "I'm a mushroom." And I mean, it was a blast, man. That was a great. But at this point, I haven't seen some of these boys since the beginning of the pandemic,
Yeah.
and all their hair is like long, and I'm like, something's up with you, man.
Everyone's long hair, boys.
And every time I just kept having to get up and take a piss, and like I'm 30 now, right? So
Yeah,
I used to
pissing
I
is
used
a
to
thing.
roll around. Well, no, pissing's easy. But the bathrooms were, I mean, all the lines were, everything was breathing.
Yeah.
But I got in my head, and it was weird. I was like, don't have a bad joke, don't have a bad joke, don't have a bad joke. Because I'm 30 now.
Yeah.
And I used to haunt that spot when I was 21. You know what I mean? That's my spot.
Yeah.
And Ango's a little younger.
Yeah.
Beautiful boy. Just like an Adonis of a man.
Yeah.
And like, I had like a moment of, I was like, oh, I'm old.
Yeah.
Because people are like, babes are like talking to him. I mean, Lorenz is with me, so
Yeah.
like, I'm not like looking to
No,
talk
I know
to
what you're
babes.
saying. I know what you're saying.
And this might be, I shouldn't probably talk about this, but whatever. It's probably embarrassing. But like, I was just like, oh, my time has come and gone. It hasn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you just
like,
it was the mushrooms doing all the thinking.
I had to keep going to the bathroom, like look in the mirror and be like, dude, you're still cool.
Oh, you were like pumping yourself up,
Dude, but then I come out and I see like my boys, like I always make friends and they're younger and they're cool dudes. Angus isn't one of them. he's like an actual friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not just a friend because he's like young and beautiful.
Yeah. He's
And
just
I-
a
and I
friend
just be
because he's
like,
young and
I used to
beautiful.
have
like,
this.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know what I'm saying.
You were tripping, dude. What else do you
Yeah,
have to
I think
say?
you're right,
Dude,
you're
You're
right.
tripping, man.
Yeah.
That's tight, dude.
To the point where Lorenza, Ango, and I walked back to our crib, and it was a beautiful walk. But for some reason, I looked at him while we were like parting ways.
Yeah.
And it's not a long walk from my house to the bars, but it's like maybe
it's a good little hike.
Yeah, it's like not even a mile, but
Yeah.
and it's on a main road.
It's a leisurely walk.
It's a leisurely walk, but there's like back roads that you can take. So we're like in the woods. I'm like, oh my god, I'm tripping
out. Yeah.
And for some reason, I look at my friend, and I just stare deep into his soul, who has been sharing his psychedelic experience with me all night. And I was like, I'm gonna botch it because once again I was tripping. I don't know exactly what I said. But I said something along the lines of, congratulations, this was your Make-A-Wish Foundation wish.
You're such a fucking penis.
Like, I think you're retarded.
You said that?
Yeah, and he looked at me. And he was like, why would you say that? And I was like, I gotta go home.
Oh my god. You called the dude. He's like, hey, by the way, you're fucking retarded.
I know, and
I'm going home.
I don't use that word, but I said, but this brings me back to when I first started, when you got me a job at the production company that we worked at.
Yeah.
And they were helping the band out at the time. I was so paranoid from everything that I've done in my life. Just not like paranoid of cops or the FBI like I used to be. Just a sense of paranoia.
Yeah.
That I convinced myself that I was a mongoloid idiot, and that was my Make-A-Wish Foundation, and I was going to pass away every other week.
When you were working?
Yeah, I was like, why is everyone being so nice to me?
Because I'm retarded.
Yeah, dude. I'm bringing back the term mongoloid idiot.
Yeah, Mongoloid Mike.
That's what the R word replaced was mongoloid idiot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so I think that's definitely meaner than saying retarded, mentally retarded.
Yeah.
I know people don't like. I don't like saying it. I don't like hearing it. It always kind of jolts me.
Just stop talking about it.
But
you called your boy retarded. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Like you really.
I said this was your Make-A-Wish. Like
you said
I was
it,
like this is Make-A-Wish.
It's either like.
He's like, the fuck? Lorenz was like, what are you saying?
He must have thought that was the most egotistical thing ever too from you, because you're like, this was your Make-A-Wish. You got to hang out with me and Trip, but that's not
where I was coming from.
No, but
it came out like that, and I feel so fucking bad. Angus, I'm so sorry that I said that to you.
It's so tight, dude. He's a boy, dude.
I
He'll
know.
get it.
I know,
dude. He's not really retarded, so he'll get it, man.
But I just like the whole thing. I had to.
That's
I don't know.
Hilarious, dude.
It was just.
You ended the trip, because everyone knows that walk home and like that, or the come down, or just the. All right, we got to dip now, because you like you said, you just experienced and shared such a beautiful time together, and like all deep thoughts and all stupid shit.
Kinda. We were at a bar tripping.
Yeah, but
I know
it's an experience, and then you not only like ended the night being like it was a great night, like you had a lot of fun. It sounded like that sounded fucking awesome. I was like that. I'm kind of jealous I didn't get to enjoy that time with you, but I'm glad you shared it with him. But I'm also like kind of taken back that you thought it was okay at the end of everything you went through, seeing ghosts, like seeing an Adonis of a man talk to these beautiful women, and you're with your fucking like basically your fucking wife, and you're just having this great night, tremendous night, and then you decide to end the night with,
out loud.
Hey man, especially talking out loud, really loud, and you're just like, hey man. This is your Make-A-Wish Foundation thing, because you're retarded and all. And the guy probably tripping was like walking home was like, dude,
he had like another mile to walk.
Like he's like, I think he thinks I'm retarded, and then he just like walks home. He's probably like sitting at home. And he's like,
hey, what the fuck?
He's like, oh, that's right. I have some ketchup popsicles to eat in the fucking
I got
fridge.
some fucking windows to lick, dude. Like, why did I say that?
Because you might be retarded. That's tight, man. I mean, I'm glad. That's a great trip, man. I've never I've tripped a billion times with best friends, good people, awesome people, but I've never once told someone they were retarded. But that's mighty. I think mighty asshole-ish of you, bro.
Yeah, I know, and I don't know why is that.
I told Jehovah's Witnesses or Mormons one time when I was tripping on acid in Florida. Like in Florida, dude, people just knock on your door.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on? Like, I'm stoned all the time. And this time we had all the dude. We did acid, a little too much, right? So it's midday. It's probably like 2:00 in the afternoon, dude. Right? Beautiful sunny Florida day outside, right? We have all of the windows shut and the blinds drawn and the lights kind of off. There's like one like lamp in the corner on, right? And it's me and a couple other people. I'm not gonna name names because his name is Cole. And yeah. Throwing him under the bus. We're tripping balls, dude, on acid. Ate too much, but it was a great time. We're just hanging out, listening to music, having a great time. And my one boy, Darian, he broke the barrier. When someone actually, when you're tripping and one person leaves the room, you're just like, where are you going, dude? Like, you can't just go away from me, dude.
Get the fuck back.
So he took ultimately, he went out onto our back porch, which was the first floor. So it was like it was enclosed porch, but like it's outside. You know what I mean? And he opened the blinds. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Like, we're like vampires, dude. And he's sitting outside and he's like smoking Black and Mild, chilling. Darian's just kicking back and just like enjoying life. Like, he has like the ultimate like lean going. He's got his feet kicked in the air and he looks like he's just enjoying himself. Yeah. So we're just like, okay, he's fine. We're commencing and hanging out, all the group of us hanging out, just like talking shit. And then, like, out of nowhere, because the blinds are open now, I just see these two people on the other side of the bushes, like, wearing the same clothes. Like, they're twins. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, what's going on out there? And I see them conversating, and I'm like, oh, shit. I was like, he's tripping balls, and he's talking to randos. I was like, these two, like, fucking blonde-haired white kids just properly dressed, wearing, like, a white button-down shirt, like, slacks, and they have name tags. I'm like, are they cops? So I was like, dude, what are you doing? So I walk outside to like be like, oh, what's up? I'm doing like weird shit because I'm tripping balls. I'm just like, what's up, dude? And these guys are talking to him hardcore, and they're holding the fucking Bible in their hands, and I'm like, oh,
it's the Book of Mormon.
Yeah, whatever, same difference.
No, very different.
I'm sorry. Two fictitious stories, but one very fictitious, like so far-fetched. Yeah. So they're sitting there and just like having a conversation, and I'm like listening to him, and they're like preaching to him while he's tripping, and I like snapped to, and I was just like, hell fucking no, you're not brainwashing my boy right now. And they look at me like I was like, they're like, what? And I just fucking looked them both dead in the eye, and I was like, get off my land. Satan fucking lives here, and he's not fucking around. And these two boys were just like, mind you, they're holding bikes too, you know, because they ride on their bikes.
They're nice
messengers.
Boys. Yeah.
And I was like, Satan lives here. Get off my land.
Get off my land.
Yeah. And I'm in an apartment, by the way. I don't have no land. I own nothing. I'm back on rent.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And these kids saw Darian. He's tripping. And he saw me, and he goes, there was fire in your eyes, dude. And I was like,
I've seen that.
And I was just like, yeah, man, I'm sorry, man. But I was like, I'm helping you, man. They were trying to fuck with your brain. And he's like, I thank you, because he's like, I was just listening. And I was like, yeah, dude, get off that shit. They're not real. And the boys dip. And Darian and I walk back in, and Darian just is like telling everyone, he's like, dude, Justin has fire for eyes. he's like, his eyes on fire. Watch him. He's like wild.
He's out, dude.
He's like, he's telling people Satan's in the house, and then you know, like, everyone saw what happened. So it was like this whole fucking thing. But that was like the craziest thing too. Like, I was just like, it's midday. It's like a Thursday. Like, we should be at school.
You're like skipping school.
Yeah, we're eating acid instead. Yeah, it was gnarly. But I just felt like I was just like, Satan lives here. I was like, I felt so badass. Like, no bullshit. Like, I was like, that's tight.
I seen you do that at a family Christmas party.
Mm-hmm.
We were all partying hard as shit outside my cousin's house.
It's Christmas, by the way.
A Christmas party,
Yeah.
And it wasn't even that late, I feel like. But
it was like 3 in the morning. No, I'm just kidding.
It's like 11.
No, it was like probably 11:30.
But some dude, like, where my cousins lived at the time, there's like woods. It's just a bunch of woods
Yeah.
in their backyard, and then a community on the other side of the woods. And all of a sudden, we hear some dude like come out of the woods, and he's like, "Hey, keep it down!" And Justin immediately just head down, just fucking walked so fast over to him, and was just like, "No, you." Like, get the fuck out! Like, what?
Get off my land.
Yeah. Same. I'm picturing the exact same scenario.
Yeah.
Like, get off my land.
Get off my land.
Yeah,
dude.
like, we're having a good time.
Yeah.
Get the fuck.
Yeah, I was like, you're not ruining my fucking Jesus
exactly.
birthday.
Yeah, that's time.
Yeah.
Get off my land.
Get off my land.
All right, we're gonna jam about getting off land.
Yeah. Get off my land. Get off my lawn, boys. I feel like I'm an old wizard. I'm like yelling at people. Like old timers, like, get off my lawn, Johnny. You're fucking this grass up.
The only difference is psychedelics are always involved.
I love them. It's important that every single person
Trips?
takes
No, it's not.
17 hits of acid.
No, it's not.
At their first time.
Don't.
Try it, dude.
There's certain people that should, and there's definitely certain people that should.
Everyone should do it. Just fuck it.
We disagree. Good night.
Yeah, good night. Like eating your own farts, dude. Like, shit in your mouth.
Every day's Sunday when I'm with you, baby. Every day's a Sunday when I'm with you. Every day's a Sunday when I'm with you, baby. Every day's a Sunday when I'm with you. Every day's a Sunday when I'm with you, baby. Every day's a Sunday when I'm with you. Every day's a Sunday when I'm with you, baby. Every day's a Sunday when I'm with you. Every day's a Sunday when I'm with you, baby. Every day's a Sunday when I'm with you. a Saturday when you're not here. There's a Sunday when I'm in you. Every day's a Sunday when I'm here with you. Every day's a Sunday, baby, when I'm with you. Every day's a Saturday when you're not here. Come back, baby. Boy's got fire in his eyes. Boy's got fire in his eyes. Boy's got fire in his eyes. Fire in his eyes. He's got fire in his eyes. Fire in his eyes, got fire in his eyes, fire in his eyes, fire in his eyes. Get off his lane, get off his lane, get off his lane, get. Won't you get yourself off that boy's plot of grass? We've had enough of you around here. We've had enough of you around here. ever leave my side. We're both lost without you. 'Cause every day's a Sunday when you're by our side. lick on my titties. What do you mean we up in the city? Fuck you, ho, fuck you, dope. I don't give a fuck about your motherfucking toes. Yeah, don't give two shits. Don't give a fuck about your ugly bitch. Yeah. I look in her eye, tell her that I'm really fucking high. Yeah, I'm fucking stoned. Motherfuck you and motherfuck your home. I don't know what you wanna do about me. I don't know what you wanna do about we, baby. I've been fucking up about it. Yeah, motherfucker, yeah, you know I'm pretty. Got 3 ass eyes, got 3 ass dogs, got 3 ass hoes, and a fucking nice home. $1 million, $1 billion, $1 trillion, that's what I got in my pocket. Motherfucker, you know I'm Kelly Lockett. Motherfucker, you know I'm Kelly Pocket. I don't care what you wanna see. I don't care if you wanna smoke weed. I don't care about your long hair. I don't care about your dairy. I've been fucking hoes all up in the ass. Been fucking bitches all up in the class. Been fucking bitches all up in the ass. Been looking at your mama. Been looking at your papa. Been looking at your mama. Been looking at your papa. Let me see your sister too, little bitch. I don't really care what you gotta say. Don't really care if you think I'm gay. Don't really care about what the cocaine does to your brain, does to your nostrils, does to the homes, does to the hospitals. Burn down the clothes, burn down all. Yeah. My game is really clean. Yeah, you know my name is Mr. Clean. I've been eating ass all up and down the green. Baby, you know I'm crazy. Motherfuck you and motherfucking pay me. Give me $1 million when I rap. Give me $1 million when I give you the clap. Yeah, gonorrhea all up on my balls. Gonorrhea is all over the halls. Gonorrhea is all up and down. Fuck you in the face, let me see you frown. Alright, good jam, dude.